Hello everyone. Today we've got a pretty exciting action figure review as we've got the Series 6 Unmatched Mr. Brodie Lee here in the suit. Taking a good look up at the box. We've got a good chunk of the figures from this wave. I want to say we've got the Santana and the Ortiz. Now we've got the Brodie Lee. All we'd have left is the Alistair, the Ruby, and the Owen Hart. If I choose to ever get those, I don't know. Maybe one day I will, maybe one day I won't. But yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and ramble on too much. Why don't we get our claws into this one as we get the Exalted One out of his plastic prison. Alrighty, you guys. Now that we've got the Exalted One out of his plastic prison, we can take a good look at these accessories, which he doesn't really come with a whole lot. No interchangeable hands, no extra heads or nothing. Just the microphone, the papers, and the belt. So first things first, let's take a good little look at the AEW microphone you've probably seen hundreds of times. That's kind of a standard accessory. We've got a stack of papers that came with his original figure and a rolled up stack of papers that he can hit John Silver over the head with. Of course, the accessory most people would probably want this for, if anything, would probably be the championship accessory, the red strap TNT championship with all the nice gold look and all that kind of stuff. I do have another version of this belt, but that one is more dull. This is like the original inception of it. This is when they put a little nice shimmer and all that kind of stuff on the belt. So nice to have that in hand, because if I really want to, I also have other versions of the TNT championship like that one and that one. Not much of a difference between these two other than like how they colored the gold and stuff, but all nice accessories nonetheless. Oh, I'm dropping shit over here. But with all that being said, let's scoot these all out the way. Let's get the Exalted One in frame. Let's get a good look at this suited body, because of course we got the Brodie Lee in the suit body for a reason. If you've watched any of the Pick Fed stuff, you may know why I got this. And well, I do really love the way this suit looks. I love the way the suit feels. The suit arms don't feel like much of a hindrance as compared to like the Cody Rhodes in suit. And I only say it like that because this suit body, he can actually touch his hands fairly easy. The articulation isn't hindered super bad as some other AEW figures probably would have been. Speaking of, he can throw a pretty decent big boot in these still. He can still do a pretty decent little super kick in these. So, this Brodie Lee suit body is actually pretty damn snazzy to have in hand finally after so long of this figure being revealed. I love how it actually also has calf rotation here, of course, because, there's not really much of a boot there. More or less a dress shoe, if anything. But yeah, looking at it all, he's in a nice red suit with black shoes, black tie, white shirt underneath. And of course the jacket is rubber. I don't know if I want to take it off, but you probably could take it off to make it look more of like he's getting ready to throw down with the Dark Order in the suit. But yeah, with all that being said, why don't we get them all posed up and we can kind of just talk about the figure a bit more, shall we? Alrighty, you guys, now that we've got the Brodie Lee all posed up with the rest of the Dark Order, I will say it is kind of funny to think how we got him in a red suit instead of like a purple suit or something like that, if he did ever wear a purple suit, or like a black suit with a purple tie. But nonetheless, I do appreciate the nice colors on the suit. Of course, not mini colors, but nice colors nonetheless. I guess you could say it kind of matches with his TNT championship. You've got just all the bells and whistles with this figure. I really can't complain much, though an extra head scan, maybe like a screaming sculpt, would have been cool to get with this figure. Maybe some fist hands. I don't know. Something would have been kind of cool to just add to this figure, but at the end of the day, what would I have to give this figure on a scale of 1 to 10? Honestly, I'm going to give him a good solid 9. Yeah, the little bit of accessories could have been a lot better if they added a few more. But at the end of the day, this Brodie Lee in the suit is actually really, like, it's really fucking cool to have in hand, and honestly, I'm enjoying it. Speaking of enjoying it, though, we've got, we've just got a whole bunch of pretty cool things lined up as far as like pick fed stuff goes. If you've been watching, Brodie Lee was revealed to be the Dark Order Exalted One, kind of like in real life, but there's a bigger picture to the Dark Order, and that shall be soon revealed within God knows how long it'll take me to get to the part where I add the next step to the Dark Order, if you catch my drift. But on that note, I think with me giving him a good solid 9, a good solid 4.2 out of 5 for the Dave Meltzer star rating, the 1 to Young Buck match, you know what I mean? If you're a longtime viewer, you know what I mean. But on that note, I don't really have all that much else to say, so if you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to like the video, but if you guys did not, womp womp, I guess. But if you did like the video, feel free to go check out some of my other reviews. I did just get done reviewing Trick Williams, the Elite Series 113 figure, and well, I can't lie, this one is gonna be a tad bit shorter than usual, but it's still a fairly exciting review to get out of the way nonetheless. But other than action figure reviews, I do also do unboxings, and I do also do pick-fed content, as I've mentioned throughout the video, so feel free to go check out some of that stuff as well. Recently just did CM Punk and the Hardy Boys versus Hangman Adam Page and the Elite in a 6-man Anything Goes. Before that was John Silver versus Finn Balor. Before that, we had a Fatal 4-Way Tag ladder match. And to start the show, we had MJF versus the Sandman in a impromptu tables match from a segment that happened on our version of the Dirt Sheets here at Damn Defiant Wrestling. But with all that being said, I think we are gonna hop up out of here. So before we do go, one last thing, if you guys could, feel free to hit that discus lariat on that subscribe button. We are at 297, almost at 300 subscribers. So if you guys could share it around, do whatever, as our goal for this month is to get to 300 and finally capitalize on that factor that we're almost close to being at the halfway mark to 1,000 subscribers. That's crazy. 300, then the next goal is going to be 400, then the next one's going to be 500. Hopefully we'll hit 500 at some point within 2025. That would actually be kind of neat. But yeah, with all that being said, have a good rest of your day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I don't know, because I don't live in your time zone. But on that note, we are out of here. So, deuces, ooses, no yeet.